I'm going to say this very clearly so you guys know where I stand. Hey guys, welcome back to the DrCliffAuD vlog. This is vlog number 309, and today I want to make sure that I set the record straight about where I stand on free hearing tests and discounted hearing healthcare. But before I get into today's video, guys, do me a huge favor, click the like button, really helps out the channel. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on, go ahead and do that as well. It's greatly appreciated. So what is prompting today's video? Well, I've had several HearingUp network members reach out to me over the course of the past week with individuals who reached out to them, so viewers of my channel, people who've gone to my website, my HearingUp.com website. They reached out to these HearingUp network members basically saying, hey, I saw a video where Dr. Cliff said that I should be getting a free hearing test from you. And then I saw another one where they reached out and said, hey, I'm aware of a discount that I get as a patient of yours because you're in the HearingUp network. And I just want to make sure, again, that I'm setting the record straight. And at no point in time have I ever advocated for free hearing testing. And at no point have I ever advocated for discounted hearing care with my HearingUp network members. Now, just in case you're unaware, HearingUp is a network of hearing care professionals who are committed to following comprehensive audiologic best practices. These are the gold standards when it comes to hearing healthcare. This ensures that you can hear your absolute best with your hearing aids. It takes a ton of time, it takes a ton of expertise, it takes a ton of equipment to make sure that all of this is done correctly. And so anytime that I'm advocating for you as an individual with hearing loss to go to one of these HearingUp network members is to ensure that you get the highest level of quality hearing healthcare that you can possibly receive, not just in the United States, but around the world. And there's actually a couple of reasons for this. So when it comes down to testing, the reason that I'm not a big fan of free hearing tests is that you usually get what you pay for. And these are often used as ways to get you in the door so they can ultimately sell you a pair of hearing aids, which should not be the ultimate goal in these hearing evaluations. It should be to get a comprehensive understanding of where you're having hearing difficulty and identify what your hearing loss is, and then ultimately what the best treatment option would be. Anytime that you schedule a free hearing test, you're basically signing yourself up for one of those pitches that you get when you go to a timeshare. Their only focus is to make sure that they test you quickly and then to sell you something, sell you a hearing aid, ideally. I'm just not a big fan of that. I also don't think that when you go in for a free hearing test that they're actually going to be following comprehensive best practices when they're doing it. They're typically going to cut corners. They're going to use live speech when doing your speech testing. They're not going to do speech and noise testing on you. There's probably a variety of other things that they're not going to do. They're probably going to spend significantly less time with you. Just to give you an idea, inside of my clinic, Applied Hearing Solutions, when we schedule my patients for an Applied 360 Discover consultation, that is 2 hours long. That's because we spend a ton of time with our patients to make sure we know exactly what's going on with their hearing difficulties. We make sure that we do a comprehensive hearing evaluation, and then we spend enough time to make sure they understand the results of their evaluation and then give them recommendations ultimately on the treatment that they would get. But if they decide not to purchase hearing aids from us at that appointment, that's fine, because they're paying for that evaluation time. It's not like a loss leader where people come in, it's a free hearing test, so I'm just gonna try to rush through it to see if I can get you to say yes to treatment. But at the end of the day, if you say no, I didn't spend a ton of time on that hearing evaluation, so I'm not out a whole lot. Personally, if a clinic is giving you a free hearing test, I would question whether or not that is a high-end clinic. I would question whether or not they actually know what they're doing. I would question whether or not they're gonna spend enough time with you. And I would question whether or not I'm walking into a sales pitch. Now, to be fair, there are some clinics that do give free hearing evaluations or free hearing screenings, and it doesn't mean that they're all bad. Some of them might even spend 2 hours with you on a free evaluation and then only to have you walk out and not pursue treatment with them, and they're out for that entire time. But what is the likelihood of that being the case? I would say it's relatively low. But let's say that you go in, you get your hearing test, they make a recommendation for hearing aids. What type of clinic do you think will give you a discount on those hearing aids? Now, if you didn't actually get to see my video that I did responding to a situation that happened at Miracle Ear for how much a patient was charged for their hearing aids and then they wouldn't give them a refund even though they did not have success with those hearing aids, you should go check that out. I'll link it in the description of this video. That particular clinic anyway, they were giving like these massive discounts on hearing aids. First of all, they had an inflated initial value of the hearing aids. Then they gave them a discount that brought it down to still a high level of cost, but it looked lower because they gave them a discount. Do you think that that's really like a high-end clinic? Do you think that's a high-quality clinic? Or do you think they're using discounts as a sales tactic? Now, I've gone into different types of professional offices and where I've needed something that they've offered, and they immediately start discounting their services when they're trying to get me to say yes to doing treatment with them. And the only thing I can think of is like ick, right? Like Like, tell me what you're worth. Tell me what you're going to do for me. Don't tell me like, hey, like if you sign up today, I can give you an extra 20% off. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, why would you trust anyone with your hearing healthcare who's immediately offering you different discounts right off the bat? I'm not going to discount things just to discount things to try to convert on a treatment, right? Like, golly, like, what are we doing with our healthcare here? Like, I get it. I just posted a vlog the other day, again, about how healthcare is so expensive here in the United States. So I can't really like knock you for trying to get a discount, but the only places that are realistically going to give you discounts are places that are sales oriented. They are not treatment oriented. Now, at the end of the day, if your priority is to save as much money as possible, by all means, try to find a hearing care professional who gives you a free hearing test, who gives you a discount on the treatment. You do you, okay? But do not reach out to my HearingUp network members who are functioning at the highest level of treatment quality and go in and think that they're going to give you stuff for free and that they're going to be offering you discounts. They just want to make sure that they're treating all of their patients at the highest level. So you really have to ask yourself, what type of clinic do you want to go to? Do you want to go to, like I said, one of the discount clinics? They give you free everything. They throw in batteries for life. They give you lifetime of care when you purchase hearing aids from there. Or do you want to go to a clinic who actually truly cares about your hearing and they're going to spend all the time and expertise necessary in order to optimize your overall hearing treatment? If that's what you want, then you need to go to a HearingUp network member. If that's not what you want, you need to go to one of those discount clinics that are out there, because trust me, there are way more discount clinics out there than there are really high-end quality clinics like you find in the HearingUp network. But I want to hear from you guys. Which one's most important to you? Do you want to save as much money as possible, or do you want to have the highest treatment outcome as possible? Let me know down in the comment section, and I'll see you next week.